Good evening. I am going to try continue the Harandar story today. Just want to go look at my house one last time before I do. Oh, I was using normal flight for a bit. Oh, now it's sunny. I've been needing it to be sunny. Yeah, I'm very happy with this house. Definitely want to recreate it on live. Okay, let's head to Harandar. I don't think I have my hearthstone set in Silver Moon City yet. I really need to remember to do that. Hey Gerard, how are you doing? Where is this? I know Razorwind Shore so well, and I can never find this exit. Okay, so today I will be doing the quest line Call of the Goddess, and we will see if that goes. If I manage to also do emergence as well. Probably not, I don't really have a lot of time. I don't want a message from Master Umbrick, thank you very much. Things seem a bit choppy. They have to be planning to add an Eversong Woods biome to the Horde area, right? Like they gotta do that. And then the Alliance area can get like a cool Draenic area. Like, well, I hope the Alliance actually get an updated version of, what is that place called? Not Teldrassil. The Exodar, Azure Mist Isle, Blood Mist Isle. Those places are great. It's like some of the only places in the Alliance that I actually love. It's long since due that they get an update. I love how player housing has changed how I interact with this game already, because when I fly around, I see things and I'm like, oh, I must remember how good that looks and try to recreate that at home. Like, you start to really notice how area designers place things. And I think that's so cool, because it helps you appreciate the work they do more as well. And I've said this before, but I love that Harandar is so clearly influenced by Zangarmarsh, because Zangarmarsh was always one of my favorite areas. I'm a big fan of anything with giant mushrooms in it. Very Alice in Wonderland, I guess. And like, yeah, Harandar especially, because it's also got like these weird flower people and stuff. So it's super Alice in Wonderland.
You have come far, stranger.
Ionka's seed from the Rift of Ulm is the clue we were looking for. The inhabitants and plants there seem immune to the light bloom. We must investigate the rift for ourselves. Let us return to the den and plan our next moves.
I will take this seed back to Silvermoon. Perhaps the Magisters will have some insight.
Be great if one Magister mentioned that, you know, there is Rutani and alternate Draenor. Wow, look at that. What a strange effect. So pretty. Is it just from that perspective? Wow. Skyboxes, they're always outdoing themselves with these skyboxes.
There you are. Unfortunately, our fears were well founded. Your path
We
leads
return
you
to where we
deep,
started,
stranger.
but this time you have been blessed by the goddess, and we have evidence that the spread of the light bloom may be stalled. The way forward is not yet clear, but I feel that we are close.
The world watch over you.
Finally, we have a moment to breathe. This is where we feel closest to the goddess. We are below the cradle where she used to rest. The elders will not allow us to use any of the alm dust that they have gathered over the centuries. They see only what the goddess asked of us before, not what her world needs now. Alm dust is rare, but there are ways to get it. Ask around. I will check elsewhere.
Perhaps we'll meet again. The elders will not sacrifice any of the alm dust. We must find another way. Ask around the den. Glean what wisdom you can.
What are you?
I learned the value of Owena's resolve when I left Harandar with her the first time. I will not let her flounder on her own. The Rift of Eln is dangerous beyond measure, but I will find a way to help.
Now.
Nope. But they love doing this. Oh, I guess that's not so
This
hard.
duty wears on me.
What can you tell me about the Rift of Elm?
Go quietly. Our traditions exist for a reason. They protect us and this land. It is not for the young to question.
Jeez, okay, I'm sorry. Also, I'm not young, I'm just a goblin, I'm short. Ah, the outs. Oh no, that's just a side quest. I'll do that another time.
What memory do you bring?
Among these wars lie relics, silent and forgotten, their stories obscured by time. Oh,
Remember,
no,
always.
this is just another quest. Getting very sidetracked by these quests. Does he have?
I can
No.
teach or learn.
So where's the person I'm supposed to speak to? Quartermaster and Flight Master. As I said, they love doing this. It's like, it's on this location on your map, but we won't tell you what level, and we're gonna layer everything. But, I mean, I'm not even seeing a dot. Maybe top floor.
I have harsh wisdom.
Nope, just someone in the bed. It's possible this map either is pointing to the wrong place, or there's another layer down here. Can't see the... Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Flight Master.
Speak.
Where would you like to fly? What can you tell me about the Rift of Elm?
While I wish to help Orwena, but she will not want to go where she must go.
What does that mean? Well, you know, you could at least tell her where that is and then let her decide for herself, instead of just giving up straight away.
Speak slowly.
Speak swiftly.
I appreciate all the help you've given our people. What can you tell me about the Rift of Elm? The honored root warden here can tell you more. You would have a spare arm dust for the sake of outsiders? Absurd. She of all people knows the cost to gather it. If she wants to waste it, then she can brave the rift for it herself. Okay. It seems fair. I don't mind going into the rift to go gather dust.
Orwena, I beg you. You know where Ondas falls. Those who walk the rift without guidance risk being forever lost. You ask much of me.
Hagar may no longer be a root warden, but she holds wisdom beyond measure. I believe she would not lead Orwena astray. What can you tell me about the Rift of Elm?
Watch the when the goddess was torn from her cradle. The violence left wounds that will not heal. Her screams of anguish give life to formless terrors and drive those who enter mad.
In the end, we must figure this out for ourselves.
Let nature take its course.
I have warned Orwena of the dangers and madness that lay within the Rift of Elm, but she believes it is her only path forward. I envy her faith. Someone can help her show the way. The Shulker, the Hunters of Shadows. They have sacrificed everything to protect the Harandar from the effects of the Rift. I will let one know that you need help. You will find him in the Vale of Mists.
By Al-Harasson, if you must go, you will need the Shulka. How you feel about him cannot change that.
I know, but neither does it change the past. So, your path leads you here.
Ask Orwena about the Shulker. I believe we are doing the right thing. We will see this through to the end, no matter the
I
risk.
shall watch for you. He was a friend once, before I followed the goddess's visions to the world above. He was supposed to walk with us, but he chose the rift instead. He turned his back on his friends. He closed his mind to the goddess. And he chose to abandon me.
Okay. Whine, whine, complain.
After all this time, you return and seek entry into the rift. You have not changed at all, Orwena.
I have given up my connection to the goddess to protect my people from the dangers of the Rift of Ulm. I do not believe anyone should ever go there without knowing what you risk. Harandar will succumb and die without protection. The goddess no longer sits in her cradle, but her influence remains. The Rift of Ulm is too dangerous a place for Harandar to enter. I severed my connection to the goddess to be able to serve. You must respect my sacrifice and heed my words. The presence of the goddess reverberates through everything in the Rift of Ulm. The voice is too powerful for Harandar to resist. In mere minutes, one of our flock would be lost forever. There are, however, ways to protect oneself for a short time. Kill the rejects that crawl up from the rift and gather the Ulm dust from which they are created. I can show Owena how to craft a short-term solution for entering the rift. You must see with your own eyes the effects that the Rift of Ulm can have on any Harandar. Even those who stand guard over the border are oft affected by its call. Take this. I use it as an emergency salve to help those who are stricken of the dangers of Ulm. Patrol these lands and give aid to those who need it. Perhaps then you will understand the gravity of what we seek to do.
If you insist on doing this, then you need to protect your mind and spirit with the Ulm dust.
Speak to me.
Okay, let's go. Check out this.
I still hear it. I still hear it. Huh. Some more dust.
I'm ready to perform the Shulka's ritual. It will protect us when we enter the Rift of Uln. For a time.
The roots brought us both
I will
here.
let your young companion know what to do with the Uln dust, this cosmic foundation that forms the creatures of the Rift of Uln.
May you lend
My
your
hands
song to
tingle
hers.
where the Uln dust touches, a curious feeling, not unwelcome. The honored Shulka told me how to manipulate the Uln dust to protect Harandar in the rift. It seemed difficult, but with its magic swelling in me, I feel that it should be doable.
Wild guide you well.
It is sobering to see the effects of the rift on my peoples, but Amarak's interference has given me unintended hope. I must go into the rift to search for Hagar's answer, and with the Shulka's help, I may even survive this ordeal.
May you lend your song to hers.
Amarak told me how to prepare Alndust to create a salve. In small doses, Alndust can strengthen the mind against madness and terror. It offers clarity and peace, but only if expertly employed. I could use your help to set an anchor to this place. The ritual is delicate, and failure could be disastrous.
Let nature take its course.
Her voice is gone. I have never felt so alone. Is this Amarak's life?
You have
I
found
cannot
him.
hear the voice of the goddess. I hate it. How does Amarak live like this?
Do not fear
With this,
the
I will
dark.
be able to venture down into the Rift of Uln. I will not have long, so we should not dawdle. Let us find Amarak and gain his help.
The world watch over you.
This ritual only imitates the Shulka sacrifice. It is neither permanent nor perfect. We must hurry and find Amarak. He's not here. The ward. I need more Alndust, friend. Hurry. I can hear the voice of the goddess now, but only as a whisper. How do the Shulka endure this emptiness? I drift along a cloud of sound, my friend. She comforts me. She welcomes me.
These Uln oozlings look an awful lot like Azerites, don't you think? Yeah, it's all like World Soul memory stuff. That's kind of cool that the pre-patch event
her
from
call within the creature. It is born of Alnara. It could never hurt me.
Blackened roots. Focus, Owena. Listen to my voice.
No, the goddess. She. Amarak? My friend.
Yeah, it's cool that it's the pre-patch event for the War Within is finally having some significance in the story. That manifestation is one of the purest forms of Uln madness that resides here. My ward will distract it for only so long. We must move quickly. That's a Cerberus then. Is it guarding the gates of the rift? I found you while I was in the middle of one of my duties. Someone has spent too long with the rift and fallen prey to the call of the goddess. I must rescue him and send him back to where he belongs. Help me with this task, and I will help you.
On higher, please!
Speak to me.
Yeah. You took her, stole her away. I'll kill you all.
He is not fully lost, but he must be removed from the rift immediately. All-Dust power is of the goddess herself. If it can help your cause, Owena, then I will help you gather it.
Another soul saved. This is why I do this. All my sacrifices, shutting myself from the voice of the goddess, is worth it for every soul I rescue from the grasp of the rift. Within every creature within the Rift of Aln thrums a gathering of the foundation of the goddess's influence. This Alndust yearns to merge with others of its ilk. Part of my duties as the Shulka is to make sure to keep the number of large manifestations low so that they do not overwhelm the den. It is easiest to do that while they are small. Take this spear. You may use it to shatter the smallest creatures down to trivial size. The Shulka's power in the palm of your hand. We are preparing to fight a giant manifestation. Let me emphasize this again. We must fight just one. If we fight two at a time, we would have no chance of survival. Place these wards around the rift to draw the others away. They will not last long, but we will need every advantage we can. I have been pondering what Hagar could have meant from the moment Owena mentioned an answer to your problem. There are no mystical fountains, no weapons. Everything in the rift is created from the same source, Alndust, the distillation of the influence of the goddess. If we hunt a large manifestation, you will have the power of creation in its purest form. We cannot defeat it without help. Search the rift and look for fungi large enough to cultivate. I can use them to give us an edge.
In the rift's darkest depths, All-Dust coalesces into the monstrosities before you. The manifestations pose a grave danger, but they are also the most plentiful source of All-Dust.
Cute. Oh boy, I'm still in war mode. I need to remember to leave that. Although I suppose it's unlikely I'm going to get griefed on the beta. It has happened before. I guess PTR players have to test things out just like everyone else. Uh-oh. I have to defeat enemies as well. Okay, well, let's kill this big guy then. Hopefully he'll be worth a nice large amounts of progress. Oh no! Why didn't that work? Ah. This was a mistake. Christ. Let's not do that again. You know, I should have gone and gotten all the good gear from the PTR vendor guy. I haven't done that. I always forget, which is very dumb of me. Like, that's the solution to this problem. I can get like mythic gear. I'll remember to go after this quest sign. Stop killing my pets! And so if this guy doesn't give me progress, I'm gonna be very sad. He's killing my pet again. Okay. I see what I'm supposed to be doing here.
We would not have made it here without you.
Well done. That must be enough. Any advantage that we can have against the manifestation will give us a better chance to survive. We might have a chance with this. I'll be able to coat my weapons with this and craft a powerful poison. We have only one chance at this only. I pray we have prepared enough. Defeat... Okay.
These will give us a fighting chance to take down a manifestation.
Could we not gather dust from easier prey?
Even average-sized manifestations offer very little Aln dust. You would be hunting for years just to gather a thimble's worth.
I was like, what's this bird like yelling at the creature? And I realized it's one of my beasts.
Grab the Aln dust now. Be swift.
It's almost too bright to look at. There's definitely light stuff going on here, I think. I refuse to kill this bug. The powers of the Rift of Aln is beyond mortal comprehension. What we are doing is to simply borrow some of it for a brief moment. I thought I would never see this with my own eyes, and yet here we are. Makes this worth it.
Aln dust bolsters our people's power over nature. It should be enough to counteract the light bloom's rapid growth.
You have come far, stranger.
We did what the Hagar asked us to do. The next step will be to test this on something, or someone, afflicted with the light bloom. It may be difficult to find the light bloom in enough quantities in Harandar, but I believe we will find what we need at Harandar. I will meet you there.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Harandar is where all those light bloom people came from. So, it looks a little bit like the light bloom is happening here, doesn't it? Yeah. I also heard something. The dragon riding thingy, but I can't find it. Yeah, this is definitely light bloom infected, right? Look at that. I think you're going to need a bit more dust. This place is just full on light bloom. The blinding bloom, yeah, checks out. Okay. Rowena, did you notice that?
Above. Within a few days, it overtook all of Shaladrasel.
This one is grown to listen.
I am the Retunu Venerable. I speak for my grove. I thought you say this one. This one is the Retunu Venerable. This one speaks for this one's grove. Do the Retanu feel that the light bloom is too dangerous? Our home gleams. It is not safe for the Retanu. We will return when the light recedes. Can we help your people resettle elsewhere? Our roots will rest best near Shaladrasel. My groves will grow back. You speak only in certainties. Why is that? Things have happened. Things will occur. Those are the words I speak.
This one understands.
I arrived at Harandar shortly before you. There is clearly a huge problem here. We have a lot of work to do if we are to ease the suffering of those around us. How did it get like this?
Speak. Be heard.
We have left our homes. We will return.
Roots guide. Grow.
Can we heal this?
Wild guide you well.
The Rutani have escaped their nearby villages to Harandar. The guards have told me that some of them have been afflicted with the light bloom, yet have not succumbed to its effects. This may be our best opportunity to test the Eldust's powers. Time is of the essence.
I shall watch for you.
Something keeps troubling me about this. Where is the Root Warden? Ruia has a solemn duty to watch over the World Tree and the land around it. He should be here, with his people in need. So where could he be when they are in crisis? What is he thinking? I am sure that we can find clues to where he has gone if we search his town. Perhaps we can learn more about his state of mind along the way.
The world watch over.
This one has lost many to this light bloom. If these ones offer hope, then this one shall listen.
With Alnhara's grace, the Alndust will protect these Rutani, as it did Ionka.
Yes?
Stay well and listen.
Roots guide you.
Owena, it is good to see you back. To see you well.
And you. I hope you have forgiven me.
It is not you who needs forgiveness. Alnhara has asked too much of you.
She was hurting. She is hurting.
She is a goddess. She should not have made you walk this path. Not
Alone? Alnhara did ask much of me, and I asked much of you. You followed my path only as far as you were meant to, and I was never alone.
The Root Warden's notes about his activities. Harandar remains calm. Must keep an eye on the Rutani encampments. They seem more agitated today. Perhaps an outlier, but something to watch. Possibly related, the area around the roots has been infused with new light. Strange and welcome. It does not seem to be causing a problem as of yet, but I am suspicious of anything that I cannot verify with my own experiences. Where did the strange light come from? What is it doing? Who sent this? It is my sacred duty as a Root Warden to solve this problem. There are more frivolous among us who would rest on their laurels. Alnhara as my witness, the other elders will understand my wisdom. The Root Warden said some. Disgusting, irresponsible, reprehensible. It would be the surface dwellers who would taint the sanctity of Harandar with their curses. Their light spreads across the land like an infection, blooming across our pristine fields, inciting the afflicted Rutani to madness. It must be stopped before it goes any further, and before the other elders hear that it happened on my watch. No matter, a Harandar will succeed where others have failed. This is a certainty. Why must we remain hidden in our caves when the whole world could be blessed by our prowess and knowledge? We protect her roots while they burn her lands. They need us. We do her a disservice by remaining here. The simpletons have given us all the power I need. With the light bloom returned to their lands, they can be pruned to a manageable size. Why should these surface dwellers rule themselves? I am the wise one. I am the strong one. I am Alnhara's chosen. The others will see. They will understand in due time. Surprised it took the Harandar this long to create someone who's decided he could rule. The light burns. This one awakens. This one changes no more.
It works. At last, we have a way to fight back.
Yeah, but it's a bit tricky.
You hail from above.
The alm dust may not be able to recover someone who has fully fallen to the light bloom, but it should be able to inoculate those from further corruption. That must be enough.
I shall watch for you.
This is troubling news. The light bloom hasn't seemed to affect any Harandar thus far. Has it somehow infested the root warden? Or is this his pride speaking? He's always been a zealous one, but we must move quickly.
Wild guide you well.
We can now go to the roots of Shalandrasil and stop the light bloom spreading even further into Harandar. We have enough alm dust to inoculate any Harandar who are willing to risk their lives to follow us into battle. Find them and give them the alm dust.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Distribute the alm dust to the warriors here. It will empower them to strike back against the light bloom.
How much alm dust do we have?
Make it swift.
I'm ready to fight. No more of these nebulous, undefined enemies, please. This alm dust will protect you from the light bloom so we can fight them.
Go and be safe.
This will let me do something about the dread of the light bloom. Thank you.
Speak now.
We must all do our part to help the ecosystem.
Go and be
Finally,
safe.
a weapon against the light bloom.
Make it swift.
Owena has more believers in her than she thinks. I would follow her anywhere.
As the wild
This will let me do something about the dread of the light bloom. Thank you.
I listen.
We must
Watch the dark places.
all saying the same thing.
Listen to the
I would hate to be driven from my home, like these poor Rutani. I want to help them out.
roots guide you.
Roots take our enemies. That's the light bloom.
What is it?
Oh my goddess. Ask about this area.
Farewell.
All too easy. No.
The roots
This
brought
is
us
so
both
much more
here.
than what the root warden says. How has the light bloom spread so much, so quickly?
Let nature take its course.
We've gathered the Harandar we have available and distributed the Ondust. We have everything we need, but they need to be able to safely enter the area. Scouts have told us that the creatures spreading the light bloom are protected by a shield. We must stop them. We will also need to thin their numbers. Get on the hummingbird and let's clear the way.
Do not.
Striking at individual blooms is not enough. We'll need to take drastic action. To think that Eversong's light would wreak such havoc in Harandar.
I want the bath. I want those baths and these flowers. I want light bloom. I want to put light bloom up in my garden.
Your path
Now we
leads
can
you
begin.
deep, stranger. May you lend
The
your
growths
song
that
to
help them
hers.
spread the light bloom so quickly should be vulnerable after you attack from the air, but we still need to destroy them. Return to the blinding bloom and uproot the spreaders before they can recover from our attack.
I shall watch for you. Perhaps
This
we'll meet
is a
again.
threat that could destroy all of Harandar if left unchecked. That's why we will pull this out at the root. The Ritani who did not have the time to escape this place must be fully corrupted by now. Unfortunate, but it makes our plan of attack simple. Their leaders must be spreading the light bloom. We must strike them down.
The world watch over you.
The Haranir have a presence by the roots of Shelderstraw, as a sign of goodwill with the cultures that live within our home. When the guards retreated, they left some of our treasured mementos and artifacts. Since the spread of the light bloom has been greater than I ever expected, I do not know when we'll be able to come back. Let's find those artifacts in the binding bloom and bring them home.
Do not.
The madness has overtaken the roots. We must stop it here.
Light bloom is sap weaver slain, but there's a light bloom sap winner. Spinner. That's quite irritating. Haranir artifacts, objects left behind from the Haranir guests to promote good Ritani relations. I still haven't found a single weaver. Oh my god. Super cat. I'm gonna play dead. Ah, rats, my pet's dead, so I have to let them kill my second pet before I can run away. Why am I in combat? Aha, finally found a sap weaver. They're completely surrounded. I probably have some gear in my bags that I should put on actually. Oh yeah, that would... having that cloak on would definitely cause trouble. Yay! Now, where are the other sap weavers? And spreaders? Okay. I think that's a spreader. Nope. What about that? No. Irritating that the spreader is a giant pink flower when like half the stuff is giant pink flowers. They couldn't have made them purple flowers? Yellow flowers maybe, considering it's light.
You have found me. Let nature
I wish we could
take
save
its
everyone,
course.
but a gruesome but necessary task.
May you lend your song to hers.
I pray this will help us all.
Wild guide
It would be
you
good to
well.
bring some of these items back in our hands.
Do not fear
These
the
artifacts
dark.
pale in importance to the lives of those involved here, but it's good to have them back.
Wild guide
We
you
may
well.
have stemmed the malignant growth, but we have so many more questions than answers. How did this happen? How did they grow so much? How did Ruria not understand the extent of the calamity? We must return to the cradle immediately. The elders must know what happened today.
Perhaps we'll...
The elders must hear of this. Go with the wind.
So, your path leads you here.
I think I've got a talent. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. This is the final quest of this quest line. I will be wrapping up the stream after this, because I gotta go. But if I get the time tomorrow, I will be streaming again to finish the Harandar quest line. Connection also seems a bit choppy at the moment, so it's probably for the best to finish the stream. So what are they inside? This is so irritating. There's a hole. Must be in there. No. Christ. Okay.
Orwenna, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
Oh no!
For Silvermoon.
While you were searching for answers in the Rift of Aln, I went back to Silvermoon to consult with the Magisters. We barely had time to discuss our findings before we received word from the Runestones north of Farstrider Retreat. Something has whipped the Light Bloom into a frenzy. If we don't act now, all of Eversong could be lost. I only hope Owena's elders recognize the looming threat. What did you learn from the Magisters? At first they didn't believe a word I said. Rama thought I was mocking him, somehow, but Ianca's seed piqued their interest. All they could provide were theories. Their most plausible one is that the Sunwell's hyperactivity spread the light's influence through the earth itself, straight into Eversong's trees and roots. And since all routes lead to Harandar, Huldra gestures towards the roots of Shaladrisil. In the days of Legion 4, Shaladrisil's roots succumbed to the shadow. Perhaps that made them uniquely susceptible to the spreading of the light of the Sunwell.
May the
Why
wind guide your
have the
arrows.
Harandar never done anything about the roots being, plagued by the void? I hope they explain that, because it's genuinely weird.
May
But
victory
apparently they never have.
Shaladrisil's roots still stand. The Alndust. But we need more. The surface needs...
No, we will not leave our home defenseless.
We can gather more.
We cannot risk our people for ourselves. Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect the roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time it is about my friends. And I will protect them, with or without your aid.
It's just like all the Harandar seem to have yellow eyes. Only Wayne seems to have the green eyes.
Ah, you hail from above.
Tell the people what you have seen. Weird. This still has Lothamar's text there.
Let nature take
Azeroth
its
needs our
course.
help. I will not stand idly by while she is overwhelmed. I know you will not either.
May you lend your song to hers.
Okay, that's the end of that. Got the call of the goddess. I will return potentially tomorrow for the final chapter, Emergence. Thank you very much for watching the stream, everyone, and